let's talk a little bit about reincarnation. As you may see, there are some people on this earth who call themselves chosen ones or starseeds and stuff like that. So as a psychic medium, also, therapist, tarot reader, all the amazing things together, I can tell when someone is a starseed because I am one, so I can see it. And when we say starseeds, what we're saying is that your soul, when you reincarnate, it wasn't just on Earth. Some souls come from other planets. Some souls come from other star systems. Some souls have experienced past lives in other dimensions. For me, for example, I know that my first soul's incarnation was in a water world in Orion's belt called Mintaka. And that is why, for me, I have to live by the ocean because water is my home base. This is where I feel the best. Also had a past life in Atlantis. So living by the Atlantic Ocean, I have to be here. It awakens my gifts. It helps me to channel. I have a lot of spiritual support here. I also have so many clients who are from Pleiades. They have spirit guides that are literally from their planet and their star systems that come through to give them messages. And they actually help us, and there's so many people, like a lot of powerful people, they already know these types of things. They work with them. They work with the other entities. Like literally when I do readings and I'm channeling gods and goddesses and ancestors and stuff like that, a lot of the spirit guides that come through are extraterrestrials. They come through. A lot of your spirit guides are extraterrestrials, the starseeds. And so I just want y'all to really just making this video to open up your mind. When we talk about reincarnation, remember that we live in a vast universe and Earth is just one morsel, spectacle of this entire thing. Our souls are infinite. So when we pass on, our souls go into the spirit realm. There's no time and space over there. Just imagine floating around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's more that happens. We can talk about that another time. But when you decide to come back and reincarnate for your soul to evolve, you may come back as another being. And remember, the only beings that exist is not only on the earth. We have beings in other galaxies, other dimensions. We have beings that live on other planets. On Venus, there's other beings. In Arcturus, there's other beings. We have Pleiades, right? There's so many different beings. And so the starseeds are people who have incarnated on the earth, who have most likely spent other times in other dimensions, and they most likely have brought back certain gifts. And they're meant to awaken Earth by sharing more high vibrational energy from other planets. A lot of us have spiritual gifts. A lot of us can use telepathy, A lot of us have most of our clairs activated, meaning our clairsentience, our clairvoyance, our clairaudience, our clairalience. Some of us are mediums. Some people can do telekinesis. There's so many different things, and they usually try and hide stuff like this because they don't want humans to know that we're more than what they told us. But remember that we live in the matrix, and they want to control what we think and what we believe. But for anybody who's watching this video, I just want you to know that there is much more to life. Like, yeah, some people might be like, oh, they're crazy, blah, blah, blah. I remember being a mermaid. I remember having spiritual gifts in other lifetimes. I remember being hung in a ring of fire for sharing my gifts in previous lives, which really made me very fearful of being all that I am in this reality because of what people will say, and maybe even fear of being persecuted and shunned and even murdered. It's been a lot. Just being your authentic self in a world of people who live in a box. But I want you to know that, if you resonate with this message, it's possible that you are a starseed. And I want to encourage people to do research. You can listen to the things I say, and most of you trust me because y'all know I'm an Aries, honey. I don't got time to be out here lying to y'all. I'm grown. But you don't have to take what I say at face value. I want you to do your own research. And I want you to understand that learning really comes with unlearning, because we have been programmed by people who don't want us to be who we truly are. Immortal. gods, goddesses, beings of the divine. So if you would like a session with a therapist who understands this and who can actually see you for who you truly are, and when you talk about this stuff, I'm not going to think you're crazy because I get it, feel free to book your session with me. I would love to work with you. I love working with the Starseeds, the chosen ones. I love working with people who know that they're different, you know. So thank you so much for watching this video. Drop 4 hearts if it resonated with you, and thank you so much for being here.